I made this face wash for sensitive skin, and I used very mild ingredients that any type skin could benefit from. I've also added a lipid layer enhancer, which will leave your skin soft and conditioned, and it's 100% naturally derived as well. I put the ingredients up on the screen that we'll be using today. This is 133 grams of distilled water. You always want to make sure that you use distilled water because you don't want to get any kind of minerals that might discolor the wash. And if I didn't mention it before, we're making a 200-gram batch today. Here I'm adding 20 grams of apple fruit water. Apple fruit water is moisturizing and hydrating. I also added some sodium phytate, which is a chelator. This will help bind any metals that may get into the wash when you take it into the shower to help prevent it from turning colors or oxidizing, as well as this will boost the preservative. So anything that we have water in, we always want to make sure we have a great preservative. This will boost it. Make sure you're wearing a respirator while working with sodium phytate, as well as the rest of the surfactant. I found out very quickly that I am a person that cannot breathe in anything that'll get airborne, or even the surfactants. I cannot smell them or breathe them in while they're in their concentrated state. I'm adding my first surfactant here. This is foaming oats. It's very mild. It's great for all skin types. And I put in 12 grams of the foaming oats. Here I'm adding my second surfactant, cocamide or propylbetaine. It adds some more mildness and adds to the foaming properties. I added 12 grams. Here I'm adding my third surfactant, the cocoa glucoside. This is another very mild surfactant. I added 3 grams. Here I'm just mixing all the ingredients together that we have in the beaker so far. You just want to stir them until they're combined. You just don't want to mix it too rough and create a lot of bubbles. Next, I'm adding 3 grams of lame salt PO65. This is the lipid barrier enhancer that I spoke about earlier in the video. This will deposit a film on the skin so that your skin doesn't feel really tight once you cleanse it. Also, you'll notice that this is a very thick ingredient, so I really had to work at stirring this up to get it incorporated. And believe you me, I started a lot longer than what I'm showing you here on this video. I'm measuring out 0.60 sunflower oil. Then I added to the beaker on the right. Then I measured out 7 grams propanediol. And I measured out 7 grams of glycerin. And added 0.80 grams of xanthan gum and mixed it all together, and then added it to the large beaker with all the rest of the ingredients. The glycerin and the propanediol and the xanthan gum needs to all be mixed in together. This will help thicken the face wash as well, and this is what I'm doing right here. And then I added 0.10 T50 tocopherols and 0.80 liquid germol plus, and stirred it gently until mixed. Just don't want to stir it up too much because you don't want to create a lot of bubbles. Then I added sunset orange water soluble color to it to celebrate the sunflower and the apple fruit water, but actually it looks a little more like a Minute Maid orange juice to me. But here it is all packaged up. This is an 8-ounce bottle, and I made the 200-gram batch, and I had a little bit left over. I did measure the pH and I just neglected to record it, but it measured about 6.2, and I used some pH adjuster and adjusted it back down to about 5.7, which is great for a facial wash. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video today, and if so, go ahead and subscribe and give it a like and a comment, and I sure would appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time.